Thank you. Thank you. You may be seated. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's main event. My name is Hayden Eves. I'm the senior class president, and I will be conducting this year's Hurricane High School. Hello, my name is Hayden Eves. I'm the senior class president, and I will be conducting this year's Hurricane High School's 2019 graduation. We would like to thank our superintendent, Larry Bergeson, assistant superintendent, Richard Holmes, and our school board president, Dave Sterland, who are all attending tonight. We would also like to thank Debbie Thornton and the orchestra for performing this opening music. We will now give a special thanks to Dana Levitt and Pokesville Goodwin for organizing the graduation program. And finally, a special welcome to the graduating class of 2019. At this time, we'd like to remind you to be respectful during our ceremony. Please no bells, air horns, or whistles. Also, we would like to remind parents not to come out onto the floor to take pictures. Please keep the aisles clear. The program will now go as follows. The presentation of colors will be presented by the Junior ROTC, and the Pledge of Allegiance will be led by my cousin, our student body president, Logan Eves. After the pledge, the chamber choir will be performing You'll Be in My Heart. We will now go to that point.
Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. Thank you. You may be seated.
Dear Heavenly Father, we're grateful for this day and we're grateful we can be gathered together today. Please bless all of us as we go throughout our lives, that we may have thy blessing upon us and that we may serve one another and love one another. We're grateful for the wonderful 4 years that we've had and wonderful lives that we've had and all the support. Please bless us this day and every day that follows. We say these things in thy name, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you for that amazing music. We will now have a special presentation from McKenna Carter. Following that presentation, Damian Doyle will introduce our valedictorian, Alexis Martin. After Alexis's remarks, the orchestra will perform Into the Storm.
As a graduating class of 2019, we stand together in fond remembrance and great gratitude for our classmate, Pierce Adamson. Pierce has inspired us all to be better and to do better. His example of love and inclusion helped create bonds within our class that have only gotten stronger. As we leave here and navigate our separate paths, I speak for my class by saying, he is not forgotten, and he continues to inspire us all. Pierce, we love you. Thank you, Jeff, Dorina, and family.
Oh, wow, this is a lot of people. So, Alexis Martin, the daughter of Jeffrey and Rebecca Martin, is the embodiment of what it means to be a student at Hurricane High School. Throughout the past 4 years of her education, she has taken a plethora of advanced courses and participated in sports such as track and volleyball, all the while maintaining a 4.0 cumulative GPA. She was the president of Hope Squad, whose mission is to prevent suicide by inspiring students to hold on to hope and to know that they are loved. Whatever Alexis puts her mind to, she does nothing less than going above and beyond everyone's expectations. She inspires those around her to believe they can achieve the impossible and will have her help to do so. Alexis will be graduating with honors and will continue to pursue her education while improving her leadership, academic, and athletic abilities at the United States Military Academy in West Point, New York. I truly have never known a more hardworking and caring individual. Now, without further ado, the valedictorian of the 2018 to 2019 school year, Alexis Martin.
Okay. Thank you so much, Damien. And thank all of you for being here. It's so awesome to see all of the support here for our graduating class, and also to see all of you guys here graduating. This is a big deal. Not all of our classmates are here with us tonight, but we love them and we recognize them, and I know that they're here with us in spirit. I'm so excited to be here today and be able to talk to you for a few minutes because I want to make sure all of you realize how great you are. Seriously, high school was a different experience for each of us, but we made it, and I'm so proud of us for making it to this point. As I've gone through high school, I've learned a lot of things. So that's good because I went to high school for 4 years, so I'm glad I could take something away from it. But in all seriousness, one of the biggest things that I've learned, and the advice I want to give goes along with it, is that there are a lot of things in life that you just can't control. I've had to learn this. Things happen, and you kind of just have to be ready for it and keep moving along and keep trying and doing your best. We're hit every day with more trials and hardships, and there's so much going on in each of our lives that mostly everyone around us don't even realize or know about. And we just have these burdens on our shoulders. But what I've learned along with this is that there are two things that you can control, and that I can control, all of us can. And we can, I don't know if this is okay. I can control my attitude and I can control my work ethic. I can't say that life will be easy or that things will happen just as you'd like. That's not realistic. But I can tell you from experience and things that I'm in the process of working through that how you choose to react to things And the mentality you choose to have makes all the difference. That's the biggest thing. Choose to be positive and look for the blessings in your life. Recognizing what you do have will make you so much happier than dwelling on the things you don't have or what you can't control. You just have to let those things go. And I know that each of our lives are so different, and we can't fully understand everything that each of us are going through, but I know that we will be happy as we look for the blessings in our life, choose to be grateful, and find joy in our journey. The second thing is your work ethic, and I'm a big believer in giving things your all. I strive to work so hard every day because I've been given a life on this earth, and I want to make something out of it. It's such a blessing to be alive, and not only have I been given a life on earth, but I live in the most amazing country. We live in America, guys, and the opportunities available for me and you and everyone here are limitless. We are so blessed, and we can become anything we want to be. So every day I wake up and I remember these things and I think about this life I've been given, and I just have the strongest desire to make something out of it and do great things. Work hard because you can, and you're strong, and you can accomplish anything you put your mind to. When you focus on what you can control, the rest works out eventually. With time, things fall into place, and you'll find yourself in the places you've always dreamed of being in. High school is a defining moment in time, but it's only that, a moment. Who you are now does not determine who you'll be tomorrow or in 5 years or for the rest of your life. Who you are is a continual choice, a continual effort, and you can be whoever you decide to be. Don't let high school define who you are, regardless of the accomplishments or hardships, good or bad. Anything that happened, don't settle. I know that each of us has more to do, bigger things to accomplish, and that is such an exciting thing. We've made it this far, and there's so much to look forward to from here. Literally, it's the most empowering thing if you think of everything you've been through up until this point in your life, and then realize where you're sitting right now. We're graduating. We haven't let things stop us from getting here, and we're not going to let hard things stop us from accomplishing amazing things in the future either. It's an exciting time, but in some ways it's intimidating as well. We might have some things figured out, or everything figured out, or nothing figured out, but it's okay. The unknown brings opportunities into our lives that we never considered or imagined ourselves taking. And to this, I say embrace it. Embrace the unknown and all the things you don't have figured out, because it will come in its time. I definitely don't have everything figured out, but the important thing is to keep taking steps forward. I think it's important to recognize how we've gotten to where we are today. It took a lot of personal effort and time and commitment for us to graduate high school, but there's also a lot of support in our lives and amazing people who have helped us get to where we are today. And I want to recognize those people. Thank you to my parents for raising me in love and being a constant source of support and guidance throughout my life. Thank you to my sisters, Haley, Hannah, and Lily, for being my best friends and loving me no matter what. Thank you to my extended family, my grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins, for blessing my life with your sweet spirits and your loving support. Thank you to my teachers, administrators, counselors, and mentors. You have taught me, cared about me, and been such an example to me. Thank you to my amazing coaches. Playing volleyball and participating in track and field was one of the highlights of high school for me. Thank you for teaching me to never give up and teaching me that I can. And thank you to my teammates. Thank you for cheering me on and always being there for me. You guys mean so much to me. And thank you to my friends, and that's all of you really. Each of you has contributed to the spirit of our school, and there are so many great things about it. All of us may not know each other super well, but we're united in that we're a part of the same community, the same school, and the same graduating class. And seriously, there is so much love and support and acceptance at Hurricane High, and I love it. I hope it always stays that way. I know that it's not perfect here, and no school or community is, but I think it's important to focus on the positive efforts that are being made, and when you think about that, there are a lot of things to love about Hurricane. Thank you for the fun and for the memories. Most importantly, I want to thank God for his grace and love. Through my Heavenly Father and our Savior Jesus Christ, I know all things are possible and all of us can be made whole. I know that I can do all things through Christ, and I have faith in God's plan for me. This life is a gift. It's a beautiful time to learn, grow, achieve, experience, and love. And I hope all of us can fill our lives with things that will lead us to lasting happiness and take the steps we need to build a successful life for ourselves. There is no single path to success. There are so many ways we can accomplish good in this world, so many ways to make a positive impact. Find your passion and do what it takes to accomplish your goals. Be patient with yourself as you figure this out, and be patient with yourself as you work. Remember that failure is a necessary part of success, and don't let the idea of failing stop you. Don't let fear have any power over you. We're strong, we're capable, and we're never alone. After today, we may be going our separate ways, but we'll always be in each other's hearts, and we'll always be friends. I'm going to miss you all so much. I have a prayer in my heart for each of you and your families as we move forward with our lives. It's such an amazing accomplishment to be graduating from high school, and I'm so proud of all of us. We made it, we're done. Remember what it feels like to be here today, and use that to motivate you to keep going. Let's keep our momentum, continuing to accomplish great things and push through hardship. There's always a way for us to improve where we're at, who we are, and that chance is never taken away from us. No matter where we go or where we find ourselves, there's always a way. Get up every day with the resolution to keep going, keep trying. Believe that you can, and you will. Thank you.
for that music and those great presentations. We will now hear from and have our presentation of graduates from our principal, Darren Thomas. Following our principal, Dave Sterland will accept the graduates. Then we will have our presentation of diplomas. And now, a man who needs no introduction, the only graduate from Rancho High School, home of the Rams, class of 1988, Darren Thomas.
It's pronounced Rancho, not Rancho. How many of you know where Rancho is? There you go, Rancho in the house. Appreciate it. Good evening. We're so grateful that so many of our parents and families were able to come here tonight. We're grateful that our class of 2019 is here as well. I'm a little concerned, though, they're starting to get a little restless with the beach ball. I do apologize. But students, this is what I want you to do really quick, because I gotta get the wiggles out of you. Parents are the most important thing that we have. And people that got you right here where you at are the most important people you have. I would like you, it's a two-step. Stand up, find your parents, and yell as loud as you can, "Thank you, Mom and Dad." Okay, everybody stand up. All right. There you go. There, you got the wiggles out. Wiggles are out. Thank you very much. Okay, so we also have a couple of things going on. We have a couple of teachers that are leaving that we'd really like to give a quick shout out to. We have Mr. Jeff Parker, who is back here behind me. He will be going to Snow Canyon High School next year. We'd like to thank Mr. Parker. We also have Jerem Healy. Jerem, where are you at? Jerem is going to Hurricane Middle School. Over here on my left, we've got Polk Seal Goodwin and also our financial secretary, Tacey Wright. They've both been with us for many years. They are going to be secretaries at the online school, so we'd like to give them a quick round of applause. Let them all know we are going to miss them very much. And finally, one last. Many of you in this room have probably been taught by Mr. Steve Jersa, Coach Jersa. He taught for 38 years, 36 of those at Hurricane High School, and I believe he's in the building somewhere. He's up. Here he goes. He's just walking in. Everybody give him a big round of applause. There he comes. Mr. Jersa, 36 years at Hurricane High School. You guys down here, he taught your parents, right? So he's been around for a long time. We'd like to wish Coach Jersa a successful retirement with his wife, Bev, and their family. Students, I just got a couple words I want to just mention to you. So here we go. In life, you're going to have some hard times. A lot of times. I want you to imagine really quick. Most of us have ridden a roller coaster. And what happens when you ride a roller coaster? Doesn't matter if you're at Disneyland, Disney World, Lagoon, you've ridden at Disney, you've been there, you've ridden them, they're amazing rides. What happens when you stand in that line? There's anticipation. There is a feeling inside of you, you're excited but nervous at the same time. If you were like me, you would plan days in advance which lines you were going to get into, the pass, so you could get there first. How to get the best rides with the shortest lines. How do you feel? You feel anxious, unsure. The ride gets closer and closer. You're getting a little more nervous. You see the people get off in front of you, and what are they doing? And they're crying. They're throwing up all over themselves. And you're like, well, maybe I shouldn't get on this ride. But you do anyways. Your mind's telling you to turn back, but it's too late. You hear the click, click, and they say to you, enjoy your ride. Right? You with me? As the roller coaster begins to go up the steep incline, you get this false sense of security. You're like, okay, this is not so bad. I can do this. Roller coaster gets higher and higher. What happens at the apex? It drops you down and plummets at a high rate of speed into a dark abyss below, and you're screaming like a small child. I know you are. It's okay, I know, I've been there. You get jerked to the left, jerked to the right, up, down, around, upside down. and you're thinking one thing: I hope this seatbelt holds me in, right? I know it. You get tossed back and forth. The ride comes to a conclusion, and what do? You go to the back of the line because you want to do it again, right? We've all been there. My dear young friends, life is like this. We'll steal a line from our good friend. We all know who Forrest Gump is. Life is like a box of chocolates, right? Life, students, is like a roller coaster. You never know what you're going to get. In your life, you're going to have moments where you're tossed back and forth. You're going to have moments where you're turned upside down, where you're going to plummet into the abyss. And you're going to hope that you have that seatbelt of life buckled in. This is a milestone today. This is a milestone of many, many moments that will define who you are and what you stand for. One day, students, your integrity, your character, your standards, your morals will be called into question by others. You will make many decisions that people aren't going to be happy about. They're going to be unpopular. You may be mocked. You may be ridiculed by the expectations you've set for yourself. We live in an ever-changing world. All of us know that. Former President Jimmy Carter says we must adjust to changing times, but still hold to our unchanging principles. I encourage you, students, to live, be true to yourself, be true to the values that you have set. Yes, you're going to have many times of happiness. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have joy, exhilaration. There's going to be triumph. You're going to be successful spouses. You're going to be successful parents. You're going to be business owners, workmen, workwomen, someday grandparents, and citizens wherever you choose to live. You're going to have disappointment. You're going to have betrayal. You're going to want to quit. You're going to be discouraged. Many of us know Alicia Dixon. She's an English singer, right, and songwriter. And she said, quote, "Life is too short to dwell on things. When you go through experiences that are bad, it's a good thing. You learn from it. You become a stronger person. Life is a roller coaster, and you don't know what's going to be thrown at you, so give it your best shot." My students, when you experience trials and setbacks, which every single one of you will, I want you to remember this analogy of the roller coaster today here in 2019 on your graduation. Life is a roller coaster. I want you to endure your challenges, face them, and then be like the roller coaster and get back in line and do it again. Many of you are going off to college. Many of you are going to missions. Many of you are joining the military. You're just taking some time off, right? That's the summer. You don't really know what you want to do. Here's my key point. No matter what you decide to do with your life, it is your life. Do what makes you happy. Follow your heart. Follow your dreams. Be the best person you can be. Class of 2019, I am very, very proud of each and every one of you. I want to thank you for the amazing, great year that we had. I wish you luck in the future, and I bid you farewell. Thank you. Mr. Sterland, Mr. Dave Sterland, our Washington County School District Board President, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Hurricane High School. It is my pleasure to present the candidates of the class of 2019. I certify that our students have met or exceeded all the requirements and standards set forth by the Utah Board of Education and the Washington County School District, class of 2019.
Thank you, Principal Thomas. Hey, graduates, will you do me one favor before I accept you? There's a lot of people here that have got you to this point. Will you do me a favor and give your faculty, your administrators a big hand, a big round of thanks for what they've done. You really could not have done this without them. It is an honor to be with you here today. We celebrate your achievements and your success. Many of you, I did the math, you're 18, you were born in 2001. And I want to tell you, you don't remember, but the world changed that year. Many changes occurred in 2001 that have affected us. They've affected how we travel, how we live, our economy, our freedoms. Not all of those changes that happened in 2001 were positive. I am convinced, however, that something positive happened that year, and it happened with you. Each of you have within you the ability to change this world, your world, for the better. In your 18 years of life, I know that you've learned many things: kindness, tolerance, gratitude, honesty, and love, and we know that these things can change the world. My challenge to each of you is that wherever you go and whatever you do, you have the power to change. Make this world a better place by being good, by being nice, build and contribute. The world needs you. The world needs the best that you have to give. So, Principal Thomas, on behalf of the Washington County Board of Education and the authority vested in me, I hereby accept the 2019 graduating class of Hurricane High School. Congratulations and good luck.
What is it? Yo, yo. I'm going to read the names. It's going to go like, okay? Okay, give them to him down there. Presenting, test. Presenting the graduating class of 2019, Hayden Eves. Logan Darrell Eves. Alexis Ann Martin. McKenna Jane Carter. Damian Michael Doyle. Caleb Douglas Armstrong. Solomon Klein Turley. Laurel McDaniel. Austin H. Wright. Trell Shamo. Rowdy Lane Leach. Brooke Rio Myers. Corbin Joshua Birch. Brianna Nicole Worthen. Corbin Scott Hughes. Ashley Marie Lisenby. Corey Mark Peterson. Braylon Dara Lisenby. Connor Wade Imlay. Natasha Milib. Mackenzie Shirley. Nathaniel Stubbs Horsley. Amy Thompson. Ashley Schultzen. Miley Marie Bodell. Tierson Todd Kneppel. Nathan Troy Allen. Samantha Diane Dockstader. McKenna Jolie Fakuda. Taylor David Donaldson. Justin Lane Jessup. Alaska J. Jessup. Rebecca D. Hardy. Dane Giesman Hart. Jonah Tyrone Coombs. Silver Wade Beatty. Jessica Lee Broadbent. Christopher Guppy Harper. Megan Ashcraft. Lena Wilcock. Tayson Allen Murphy. Zachary Reed Nusman. What is it? Nicholas. What is it, Musser? Nicholas Guy Musser. Traven Wilberg. River Bryce Rowley. Christopher Sawyer. Ali Ladon Ray. Macy Jade Steglich. Emma Marie Smith. Can I say DeGoat? Will Connor DeGoat DeGroat. Wesley Christiansen. Tanner Melvin Carter. Hunter the Punter Collard. Emily Marie Nilsson. Zachary Kyle Seth Foster. Bonnie. Aubrey Bonnie. Annie Nicole Black. Who's going first? Okay. Yeah. Sarah Emily Garfield and Peyton Marie Pufal. Jaden J. Barney. Quincy Manwaring. Brooklyn Scarlett Clayton and Ryan Paul Bunn. Janice Giuliano. Paula Annabella Janice Giuliano Hawkins. Cameron Hale. I'll say it after. Mackenzie Emma Robinson the Queen. Kyler J. Sidaway. Abby Cottam. Brooklyn Wilson. Daxton Ryder McClaws. Audrey Ann Lance. Kennedy May Langston. Alexis Kauai Morris. Matthew Aaron Myers. Bryant S. Mangelson. Zachary Robert Mogg. Zachary Clark Stackhouse. Amanda Nicole Phillips. Good job, Tycee Marie Strange. Bryce Emery Hubbard. Bristol Kathleen Wheeler. Abby Lynn Elison. I got you. Jamie Kate Anderson. Ember Lynn Judd. Naomi Ann Clyde. Garrett Howland Curtis. Haley Marie Jackman. Macy Hicken. Angelique Annalise Heaton. Jackson Storm Brandon. Kimmy Farrar. Ashley Robinson. Samantha Rhonda Keller. Bryce Hansen. Danielle Ohana Soa. I'm going to try. Manuel. Hold on. Mafuele Fuata Lele. Shiley Rose Oler. Connor K. Jensen. Jarek Reed Spenlove. Dallas Nielsen. Leslie Alondra Soto. You want to say Jacqueline? Jacqueline Uribe. Trinity Haley Cerna. Trinity Haley Cerna. Zoe Rose Harper. Thomas Webb. Ryan John LeBaron. Sunny Cheyenne Nielsen. Robert Lyle Young. Ariana Rose Burnett. Erin Elizabeth Fawcett. Eli Andrew Peterson. Briley Roosh Clegg. Cheyenne Amber Yagi. Cody Ryan Barker. Preston N. Ducrest. Jaden Baker. Andre. What is it? Andra. Cooper Jr. Andre. Faith Elizabeth Johnson.
I'm so excited. Oh, did I just talk?
London Gubler. Who's first? William Jeremiah Johnson and Kyle Rawson Stevenson. Shawnee Susan Johnson. Hunter Benjamin Hansen. Sonny Scott Stratton and Caden Brent Nelson. Nicholas Lance Swindlehurst. Logan Robert Reeve. Addison Roland. David William Missile. Nicholas Michael Moeller. Brindy Pearl Jensen. Caitlin Marie Palmer. Skylar Breeze Macumber. Indy Anna Sweer. Ariana Celine Powell. Tristan Payne. Megan Sue Neely. Carly-Ann Levitt. Rihanna Dawn Holland. Regan Lee Tucker. Timothy Lawrence Emmett. Callan Wilson. Callan Wilson Howard. Cheyenne Lynn Hartman. Jace Eric Owens. Zachary Miles Morgan. Isaiah Cole Hammett. Dayton Michael Elison. Kaleo A. Kyle. Lindsay Dawn Dunbar. Bethany Lowe. Shea Leitner. Bailey Marie Moss. Jacqueline Roosh and Elizabeth Roosh. Emily Ann LeBaron. Brandon Charles Miller. Michaela Danae Tibbs. David Alejandro Bravo. David Alejandro Bravo. Nathan Opono Nui Pili. Caden M. Tibbs. Anthony Rangel. Miguel Angel Taylor. Michaela L. Lemon. Hiilani. Emily Hiilani Maxwell. Kira Michelle Terry. Samantha Tobin. I got you. Cesar Pinto Jr. Francesco Renato Iglesias. Mesa Lee Jones. Nicholas Scorpion Adorno. Who's going first? Reese? Okay. Together? Savannah Reese Bristol and Haley Maria Garotti. Christian Haynes. Saren Jensen. Cece Jimenez. Kaylee Marie Carroll. Steven Guerrero. Samantha Ann Gonzalez. Antonio Flores. Cody Lee Black. Ethan Lane Shumway. Megan Lane Shivi. I got it. Daniel Maximilian Raditz. Michael Martinez. I better not mess this up, huh? Noah Spencer Van Pelt. Jaron Roy Wilson. Taryn Nicole Trujillo. Christopher Antonio Taylor. Sylvia Smith. Trinity Rain Santiago. Luis Carlos Mendez. Wyatt Richard Watkins. Edwin Sotelo. Alec Orion Norris. Dalian the Stallion. Dalian the Stallion Butler. Blake Matthew Clunker. Sydney Ray Dobson. Darren Adam Dickerson. Shirley Jolynn Blair. Yosalin? Okay. I got it. Yosalin Esperanza Contreras. Alyssa Ingram. Congratulations. Brianna Bernal Romero. Rosario Espino Guzman. Buen rostro. Ismael Buenrostro. Melvin Humberto Sosa. Jerry, you made it, man. Let me say hi here, Jer. Jer Martinez. Amy Martinez Guerrero. Brian Jason Calderon. Cameron Bradley Wright. Marie Isabel West. Kylianne Joy Jenkins. Alexander Blaine Piney. Dalton John Wadsworth. J.R. Tuiloli. Tyler Edward Wood. Lydia Marie Watterson. Stephen M. Wiley. Charlie K. Landis. Michaela N. Robbings. Michelle Larson. Jessica Lynn Vick. Levi Kelly Thomas. Ethan Michael Allen. Savannah Lindsay Bennett. Jacqueline Nicole Harrison. Samuel Ray Gaines. Clara Isabel Gubler. Mackenzie Sage Jessup. I got it. Miguel Jr. JR. Miguel Jr. Gutierrez. Camarena. Jose Camarena. Cage Akipaleka. Lanson Kaneakua Aki. Savannah K. Imlay. Maddie Hershey. Luke Travis Hall. Bryn Grace Erickson. Kaylee Sue Yardley. Jacob Brian White. Kendra Raquel Weiler. Celeste Rodriguez. Brinley Polson. Gage Postert. Andrew Roger Stout. Let me say Corey. Tanner Corey Wright. Caden Douglas Street. Dade Kale Jedi Smith Hughes. Kim? Kim or? Okay. Kim Wright. Look like an N. Victoria Brianne White. Tiffany Irene Shamo. AJ Sampson. Caleb Isai Flores. Samuel Chase Christensen. Leland Frederick Ashmore. Lake Krause. Lake Krause. Carter Roger Curtis. Corbin Clint Crandall. Preston James Clyde. Jalen Renee Goodrow. Jeez, Kale. Kale William Hershey. Keshmani Couture. Ron Jesse Curtis. Scotland Shivers. Jairus Robert Keith. Sina Tessimali Kyle. Elijah Samuel Roberts. Robin Willits. Shawnee Brianna Nielsen. Claire Skimmerhorn. The one and only Tafoi Pupu. The one and only Tafoi Pupu Salu Sefita. Simon Atanasio. Nathaniel Barnes. William Joseph McBride. Anthony Scott Ballard. Tessa Lynn Johnson. Noah Isaac Bundy. Talitha Star Hall. Michael Alexander Jameson. Leela Jane Elizabeth Wixom. Haley Robin Homer. Brandon William Capsis. Jackson Wesley Reese. Isaac D. Adams. Ethan Lamont Campbell. Araceli Argomanis. Tatum Humphrey. Lydia Farnsworth. Christian Devar Gubler. Cyrus Ray Beagley. Are you the last? And Ashley Ellis.
Guys, we did it. We're graduates. I would like to thank all the parents that came out here. And graduates, you please stand up. Now, change your tassel from the right to the left. Let's get it!